Police used tear gas to block the leader of opposition Joel Senyonyi from touring the Lubigi wetland site, where the National Environment Management Authority (NEMA) recently evicted over 1,000 residents for illegally occupying the wetlands. Senyonyi, who was accompanied by some local leaders and members of parliament from the Kampala and Wakiso districts, visited the site of the demolition of homes and other structures that are said to have been illegally in the Lubigi wetlands. After addressing residents, Senyonyi moved to start touring the wreckage, but the police moved swiftly to block him. The two groups engaged in an exchange that lasted 5 minutes before tear gas canisters were thrown to disperse the residents who were protesting the police's action.
Mama wange yafanga omwana wange omukulu wa myezi 3 kubuna obudde alina emyaka 12 kubuna obudde sina wabadde katusulawo wabweru mu nsirizi baluma
tuzalidwa mu Lubigi Starbex bagizimbye endaba n'ekira kyenjagala okubuuza Starbex bagwira bugwira babali munsi yaffe lwaki tubonaabona ng'abagwira obugwira bwo beeyagala bwe mwogerako ne babakwata ne babasiba
wanene abantu abadde obujulizi nga bali myaka 5 bawangalira wa gavumenti ng'ensirisi yeebase yesu bayinza okuba mu ntobazi naye muteekewo enkola mba mugenda kuzzaawo okukola nti muddamu okuwanirira obutonde okubaawo
ettaka ligamba nti omuntu amala emyaka ekisukekulu ku kibanja omuntu oyo ekibanja aba akivunaanyizibwako naye oba nga oli wa ttaka ng'oli wa kyapa era tokkirizibwa kusenda muntu ali ku ttaka lyo ng'abaddewo emyaka egyo gyonna.
Following the scuffle, Parliament security whisked Senyonyi off to safety and drove off while the other residents were seen running to safety. The blockage followed an earlier address Senyonyi made to the residents, where he protested the discriminatory nature NEMA had taken in wetlands eviction, wondering why factories are allowed to build in wetlands while residents are being ruthlessly evicted from Lubigi without any discussions or notices issued ahead of the evictions.
Wondering why they are being treated this way, yet they have been in this place for a very long time. 2, they are bothered by the double standards. Because while government is saying you people are in a wetland and so you should leave, they are saying but the surrounding areas, there's a fuel station, there's a police station right in the middle of the wetland, and so they are saying why are they being treated this way and yet others are not touched at all? Is it because they are poor?
The leader of opposition urged the residents to fight all forms of human rights violations, saying evictions of this nature don't discriminate against political affiliations, citing the recent kidnap of the lawmaker Paulo Akamba, who was ruthlessly kidnapped just after being given bail in court, saying when such matters were raised, they were dismissed as merely opposition attempts to politique.
Why is government waking up all of a sudden and treating them this way? And yet each time, government comes, collects taxes from them, and it seems to be okay. But now, all of a sudden, government is treating them the way they are being treated. So they are bothered about all of these double standards and so on.
The leader of opposition also revealed that he held a discussion with Balirega Akakwansa, the executive director of NEMA, and asked him to hold discussions with residents and reach a common ground.
So what has happened is unfortunate, it's totally uncalled for. I spoke to the executive director of NEMA and I asked him about all of these different issues. He had his version. I listened to his version. I told him the version that the people on ground are saying, their concerns, the fact that they've been there all of this while.